Well, hello there, chums. This is Weekend 10. Analysis, speculation, and breakdown, if you want to call it that. I'm going to have a freaking breakdown. I tell you, some of this lore is mental. Oh, press the wrong button. There you go. I'm already having my breakdown. Right, so let's initialize this mission. Excellent, my lovely little banner at the top. That said A the other day, and now it's saying S. I'm wondering whether, because I picked up a new title, whether it's now jumped to an S. Who knows? Anyway, let's go talk to good old Owlface, Mr. Hesperus, who's just up this ramp. Hello there, Mr. Owlface. What have you got to say for yourself? Where have you been? Exactly. We've got our eyes on you. We know what you've been up to. Tepus told us. Heck yes. Ah, kindred, do not fear, all my guilt has been purged from my mind. Nanite clusters can transform neurons with ease. Right, okay, well, maybe erasing a load of Korvax wasn't enough, but now you're using their nanite clusters to alter your mindset. Brilliant. Whatever makes you sleep better, eh, Hesperus? Fudge. Okay, right, I helped the Korvax create their simulation of the Abyss. I truly grieve their passing, kindred, but that work alone did not determine their fate. Right, so he was helping the Korvax. It wasn't his idea, he just helped them along with it, somewhat. But yeah, and there was a simulation of the Abyss, not the Abyss itself. So it makes you wonder, what the heck's going on there? But anyway, someone amongst us is a traitor. Someone led the Abyss to us. Right, well, my guessing is Ariadne, because she was the first to disappear and the first to mention this whole dark freighter in between worlds and inside the rift, the abyss or the void. Do you not see the knowledge stones are being hijacked? Well, all of you travellers have been telling us to go there, but it's under instruction from Polo and Nada. Even when we fire up the frickin' portal, I've got images that show that it's Polo and Nada that want us to do this stuff. So here are some images. This one shows Nada and Polo are clearly behind the portal-y type stuff. And there it even shows that these portals actually sort of call into the abyss or into the void of some kind. And we're hearing about creatures, not sentinels, creatures. Whoever is behind this betrayal wants us to go through the portals. They want us to feed the anomalies. So that puts Polo and Nada squarely in my frame of sort of my crosshairs. But then Ariadne has also got me thinking, yeah, she looks very suspect. Step through the breach once more, kindred. I'll try and free us from this terrible loop by sending us into the frickin' loop once again. It's a contradiction in terms, Mr. Hesperus, it really is. But I guess they haven't got time to change the mission brief, have they, really? But there we go. I guess we're going to be pressing on. So here we go. So that's pretty much that, isn't it, chums? I mean, the lore is fantastic. I am really enjoying it. But there are some parts where I'm like, hold on, really? And this is one of them. I mean, we're now going into the loop that he has said we shouldn't really be doing. We shouldn't really be feeding the abyss, yet we're going to go do it anyway. I mean, what? That's crazy, isn't it? That's crazy talk. We shouldn't be doing this. We should be like, hold on, Hesperus, you almost found out what's going on. Let's not go into the abyss, eh? Anyway, you guys out there, please put your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to read them and hear what's going on inside your heads. But for me, this is a bit of a quandary. Anyway, I'll see you down at the planet. See you there. Ha-ha! Well, here I am at the Traveller's Graves. Let's interact with this and see what it's got to say. The grave crackles with exotic energies. Right. Okay, well, that's the first time it's used the word exotic. The traveller who once rested here is long gone, harvested by a mind arc from another universe. Well, as far as I was aware, we was one of the first travellers to use the mind arc to actually rescue another traveller. So I'm thinking this might be the grave of Artemis, and it was actually us that harvested them. The grave is a place of unending yearning now. Its existence demands a tribute of resources. Right, okay, well that's a little bit dodgy. I've got to give some vortex cubes. But I believe it was Null that gave us the technology behind the mine arc, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, this is getting a little bit freaking odd. I am wondering if Null has got something to do with this. Naughty, naughty. But we shall see. Freaking mind-blowing stuff so far. I'm loving this. Okay, right, so we are back. I'm going to offer all of the vortex cubes that I have managed to guffy ya. And yeah, we'll see what it goes with next. So let's offer these up. We've already read all this. Offer materials. There we go. I'm feeding the abyss, even though it was told not to. The grave is purified. I've attempted to find the name of the one who died here, but all I find is a null value. Now that ties into Null, the mind arc, and everything that we've had before. Also, Null was mentioned when we went to that abandoned station, and they said that they replaced their heads with orbs of light, just like Null's head. I depart feeling troubled. It feels as if someone is watching me. Well, Null is pretty much omnipresent, isn't he? I mean, he's a little bit of a scary one, to be fair, isn't he, chums? Heck yes. So I reckon that if we are to get some sort of antagonist, some sort of leader of the bad guys, it is probably going to be Null. I mean, come on. It's kind of there, isn't it? You know what I mean? Freaking mind-blowing stuff. Well, it isn't really, is it? It's just joining dots. I think I'm joining the right dots together, but I could be freaking wrong. We will see. We will see. Gazing out into yonder, is Null going to be our enemy? Could be the case. Anyway, you guys have probably got thoughts. Heck yes, all of you. Yeah, please put stuff in the comments on what you think's going on. I love to read all about it. Heck yes. But if we are behind this, if it was the Mind Arc, that's got ramifications. Anyway, see you next time. Goodbye or goodbye. There's multiple ways to support my channel, Patreon being one. Thank you, Patreons. And I also have YouTube membership. Thank you, YouTube memberships. Yep, there's multiple tiers there for everyone. Be sure to check both out if you're thinking of supporting me that way. Hitting a like or a subscribe or leaving a comment. I love reading comments. Is another way to support the channel. Or there's merch if you want to find a dandy pair of socks or a t-shirt. Head on over to Teespring. Or just stay with Captain Steve a little bit longer and watch a little more. Hit join or sub. Heck yes. We'll see you next time. Thank you very much for watching. Cheerio.